Happy Wednesday, guys. Hello, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, guys. Hello, hello. These onions look so pretty. Let's get the garlic. Let's get that garlic. 4 cloves of garlic. Maybe more. Maybe more. 5 cloves of garlic. All right. Got my onion. Let me get my ground turkey. I've already swept, guys. My house. I'm trying to get it in order this week. I have so much hair, you guys. If you guys have pets, there's so much hair. Like literally like all over the place. I've just swept and swift and mopped, and now it's clean for a little while. All right. So we're gonna use for this shepherd's pie, it's a deconstructed shepherd's pie. I'm gonna use about 1/2 pound of ground lean turkey. You can use beef or you can even use lamb if that's what you want. You can do that. But I'm gonna use ground turkey. It's more inexpensive, it's leaner, better for you, bigger friendly, all the things. I'm gonna get us a bowl because I wanna prep our aromatics, which is gonna be garlic and onion. There you guys can see me. Oh yeah, that's a better angle right there. There we go. There we go. Guys, I've already had a cup of coffee this morning with a shot of espresso. So bear with me. And so I had to run to this morning to my son's pediatrician. Because the reason why I haven't been on, hey Lake, how are you? It's just you. Hello and welcome. Rock the Brock says, hello, hello Brock. So I had to take him to his pediatrician. He's had, since he started, he went to his tooth cleaning this year. He started itching like inside the lip, my little one. So he had like, they call it mucocelli, which is like, it's sort of like a boil inside the lip, but it's normally, it gets like saliva in it, and it's from picking like his lip. So we thought it was him biting his lip. But I guess what it is, it started with that, and now the gland needs to be taken out. So I have to go see his pediatrician so that they can see what they can do, because I honestly, guys, he's gonna be 10 years old. I wouldn't want him to go see a surgeon so that they can remove that. There's gotta be something that could be done. For those that are parents out there, there's got to be something. So I've had to deal with that this whole entire week. Tomorrow, I have an appointment for him, for his pediatrician tomorrow, guys. So I need you in constant prayers tonight for those prayer warriors in here to pray for my son, over my son. We have been doing mouth rinses with salt water twice a day after he brushes his teeth. One in the morning, one at night. And we are praying that this thing he's got going on dissolves, because God is good and he is almighty, and he is the only person that can heal him and make him better, you guys. So we got to pray. We got to pray really hard this year for a lot of us. There's a lot of people struggling around us that we need to pray. Okay, it's not a matter of us anymore, of me anymore. It's a matter of us, if you know what I'm saying. Hello, good evening. Oh, good evening, what is it, Mary Meng? How are you? Where are you from? So you're in Indonesia. Hello, JM. So I'm in Central Florida. And if you guys have been looking at the news or the weather, I don't know, this weather has been really weird lately. We've had a little bit of rain last night, and it was a little bit cool, like a cold rain. And we're getting like a cold front for the weekend. We're supposed to be in the low 50s or 60s. And then I was looking on my feed on Facebook, and they said we're supposed to be having a hurricane by next Wednesday. I'm like, how in the world? So guys, I need you all to pray for us here that we don't get that storm, that storm dissolves in the ocean and it doesn't hit us. Because I mean, we're like barely getting ready here for Thanksgiving. I don't want to have to put my shutters up or anything up for that matter, because of the storm. And we're almost at the end of hurricane season over here in Florida. So not to mention that. Thank you so much, all. Thank you. You are stunning. You are stunning. So you guys are amazing. Thank you guys for hopping on. I am sorry I have not been on. Well, I'm sorry and I am not. I have things that I have to take care of, right? Your family comes first. So that's what I've been doing. Got to be mom first. Where's my food at, lady? I'm here. Hello, Real Man says, you're just talking. Good morning, David. Good morning. So I'm back, guys, and I'm wearing my favorite Aerosmith shirt. So I am rocking this shirt. It's actually my husband's shirt, t-shirt, but yeah, we love Aerosmith. We love him. So we are going to get the garlic. So I've already diced about 5 cloves of garlic. We're gonna put it in the bowl because we're gonna do a deconstructed shepherd's pie. And I'm gonna try to hurry because I got my pan hot back here, because I want to put my ground turkey in there. So instead of lamb for the meat, we're going to use some turkey. This is what I have, and it's actually better for you. And it's a lot better in your pocket, if you know what I mean, because meat can be very expensive. So we're trying to stay lean as we head on to turkey week, Thanksgiving week. So I'm looking for sides. I want to do different side dishes this year. I don't want to be doing the same exact thing. So I'm looking around for different recipes. I don't want to stick to the traditional recipes. So of course I'm taking that week off. So I will be having plenty of time for that. Just dicing my onion, and it's all diced up into the bowl. It goes in, and I'm gonna wash my hands real quick because I always wash my hands. Give me a second. Get the onion and the garlic out of my hands, guys. All right. So now, Our year morning Indonesia. So we got someone from Amang is from Indonesia. Yes. So we are cooking. We're making a deconstructed shepherd's pie with ground turkey. So I've already got my pan hot, and I put some olive oil, and I'm gonna add my turkey in, and then we're gonna season it. All right. So it's hot. It's sizzling. So we're gonna grab, let's see, a spurtle, is that what you call it? And we're gonna add some salt. Some pepper. And I'm using sea salt. And then we're gonna add the aromatics, but I wanna make sure that my meat is nicely distributed, and it's gonna be nice and brown. So my grandpa, whenever he used to cook his meat in the pan, he would use a little bit of broth. He would add to it, and he said that that would break down the meat even more, so that you don't have chunks in your food. So then what we're gonna do is, to this, we're gonna add a tomato sauce. And then we're gonna add our onions and garlic, and then we're gonna add some mixed veggies, right? Because that's what's in your shepherd's pie. So we're gonna let that brown for just a little bit. We're gonna add a little bit of water instead of stock. All right, and we're just gonna let it do its thing for just a minute there. Put it on medium high. And then I'm gonna start getting out the veggies that are gonna go there. So in the meantime, since I've already got my aromatics, I'm gonna grab me our potatoes. So we're gonna peel about a half a pound, half a bag of 10-pound bag, about half a bag of that, of russet potatoes. But you guys can do any kind of potato, guys, that's on sale. You don't have to do russet. If you're orange, look at me. If your red potatoes are on sale, go ahead and do red. If your Yukon golden potatoes are on sale, please do your Yukon. Don't get what I get. Just, this is what was on sale at Aldi's, and you guys know that I love shopping at Aldi's. So this is what I got. So I am gonna make the shepherd's pie and hopefully make it to before I take my bath and get ready for work. Because this rest of the week is gonna be crazy, crazy, crazy. So yes, if you guys can please pray for our friends and my little man for tomorrow, so that they can find something that will bring that down so that he doesn't have to get that removed, because that will suck. I mean, it's just a stitch, but it will suck. So what else? What else? What time? What time? What time is it, pretty? What time is it? It's over here is 10:21 Eastern time. Thank you for the compliments, by the way. So I am doing a rough peel on these potatoes because I like them, for the mashed potatoes, I like them where they're like chunky, but they have some texture, that they don't look like they're box potatoes kind of thing. So what has everybody been doing lately? So you guys, you saw I put 2 videos up. I still have one more video to put up from yesterday. So when I was feeding my parrots yesterday, I'm looking at the ground because my grass has grown a little bit, which I may have to cut back probably if I have time here before I go to work, if not Saturday, with my lawnmower. So I'm having a massive explosion with these culantro. So does anybody know what culantro herb is? So culantro is from the family of the cilantro, right? They're cousins, I would say. And so what happens is culantro, it's very good aromatic. You can actually cook beans with it. You can even steep it as a tea form. And basically what it does, it gets rid of heavy metals in your body, which is great. So how that got here into my yard was my mom gifted us a couple of years ago. She, every time she has a big yard full of mango trees. And these are not just any kind of mango. This is the Glen mango, which is a cross between a peach and a mango, meaning it's all pulp. There is no hairy-like substance on the inside. You know how mango has like a little hairiness in the inside? This is like all juicy pulp. So it's almost like a cross between a peach and a mango. Super delicious. So she grew the seeds from those mangoes, and so they're not grafted. So we had them here for about, I would say 6 or 7 years. But she also had with that mango culantro seeds. So guess what happened? When we planted that mango tree with the culantro seeds, all the culantro seeds took over our whole entire grass. So literally when you cut the grass, because I have hundreds of it, you can smell the aroma of the culantro. And it's funny because last time I went to see her, I took her some of those culantro plants because she's got none left. But they grow so abundantly in our soil here that it's crazy. It's a good thing though. Let me check on this. Gotta check on this because I smell it. It's getting nice and brown, but I'm gonna lower the heat on the turkey. Ooh, the steam can burn you more than the heat itself. So watch out, guys, when you're cooking your food. All right, let me check the comments. David says, I am here cooking eggs, bacon, and grits. Your food looks better. Oh, that sounds yummy. I haven't had grits in like a long time. I used to watch Pauline. She would make them with cheddar cheese. She would make them like the savory grits, which are also good too. But I mostly make a lot of overnight oats here for the kids, like as a dessert before bedtime, because I just don't have the time these days to do that anymore, because I just don't. But yeah, grits are amazing, and they sound delicious. Look at this potato, guys. This is my potato. This is a potato that was in the russet bag. It had a baby growing. Isn't that funny? So I got 2 for the price of 1. So we're peeling the potato with a twin C here. And then we're gonna wash these potatoes, and we're gonna boil them. So it's about a half-ounce bag, a 10-pound bag. All right, so we're gonna peel these guys up. Trying to do it as fast as I can, guys. You know me, trying to cut time. Let's see. I think that should be close to enough. What do y'all think? I'm filling up that big pot. I still have to cut them. So I think that's gonna be good. How about 9 or 10 potatoes? Good sized potatoes. Let's see, David says, tired using half milk, half water instead of all milk. Grits might be a disaster. Well, it all depends. If you're using whole milk, you could do that. You can use half milk, half water, because all that is gonna do is thin it down. So it'll be like a 2% kind of thing. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I do that too. And it also saves you calories. I do that too when I do the overnight oats for my kids. I just feel guilty wasting all that milk, which is actually has tons of calories. So, which I only do the lactose free, but what I do is I'll do, if I do like, let's say a cup of milk, I'll do half a cup of milk and half a cup of water. That kind of thing. That, especially if you're using whole milk. But you can do it these days with just about anything. You can use, gosh, you can use, listen, you can use goat milk, you can use coconut milk, anything. Even and I always have as a backup, either coconut milk, goat milk, or evaporated milk. That is my backup. Oh, Lord, guys. The wind is starting to pick up out here. Are you guys having like a windy situation? Because we're having like a windy situation out there. Look like a tornado's fixing to get here. Hope we don't get it. I usually use all water. Oh, that's even better. If you want to do all water, hey, that's even better. It just, the milk makes it more creamy, more rich. But if you're doing that, you can always add a dollop or a tablespoon of butter. Gotta have butter with your grits. That just makes it even better. Makes it rich too. I don't know. My daughter and me were like the butter queens. Really good butter. Okay, so I am going to throw these peels away. Actually, I could compost it, but I just don't have the time today, guys, so I'm just gonna throw it away. I would normally throw it, bury it, make a hole in my yard, and then cover it up with dirt and leaves and compost it, but I don't have the time today. So let me rinse my potatoes real quick. These potatoes are dirty. They're dirty. Give it up for dirty potatoes. All right. Here's my potatoes, my clean potatoes. Whoops. Move that aside. Throw that away. Guys, I have so much scraps that I could be composting and I just don't have the time. God, if the time would just freeze, be still for at least 30 minutes. Gosh, I can get so much done. Okay, so I usually use all water. Okay, so that was your last comment. I'm sorry. Okay, so I cut my potatoes lengthwise. And I want to make sure that I cut them all the same size so that they cook nice and even. Included my twin potato here. And we're just going to boil this. So I'm going to boil them in water. I am not using salt or chicken stock or any of that funny business because of the fact that you never want to do that, because what that does, it slows down the process of them getting tender, your potatoes. So just boil them in hot water and they will cook a lot quicker. Then you can season them up and do all the things. There we go. We'll put them in this nice pretty bowl. Has anybody been decorating so far for Thanksgiving, Christmas? I really haven't had time, and I normally do. Gotta check on my turkey. There goes the potatoes. Down the middle. There you have it. Trying to move as far as I can, but I do not want to cut my finger because I've done it before many times and I do need my fingers, so I don't want to lose them. And I did actually the day before Thanksgiving last year, so I got to be careful. Check up on my turkey. Get the rest of my potatoes out. I'm gonna throw this out. And then in here, we're gonna dump the potatoes in the pot and we're gonna cover them in water. That's all she wrote. And I think we'll have plenty of mashed potatoes. What y'all think? Then I'll give you a peek of what it looks like. Hasn't been covered in water yet. I'm actually gonna start my stove here. So what else is new, guys? Let me know what is going on. What's everybody doing these days? Okay, one last potato, and I think I'm gonna make it here to the crunch time. All right, so we're gonna cover this up in water, and these are gonna go to boil for just a couple of minutes. So they're nice and tender. And then we're gonna, our blender, our mixer is gonna do all the mixing for the mashed potatoes. And we are gonna need a stick of butter. So I'm just double checking, yep, and I do have a stick of butter. And we're gonna show you how you make the most creamiest mashed potatoes you've ever put in your mouth. Okay, so this is about good. I'm gonna add our onion and garlic to the ground turkey. And a little bit of water. Oh, this is like going, our pot is boiling over. that's our pot. So you see it's full of the potatoes. So we're gonna have a good amount of potatoes. And trust me, in my house, there's no leftovers, y'all. Everything gets eaten. My kids, my family, they're like human vacuums. Okay? You ever had a human vacuum? That's what this is. Lily's house is a human, we have human vacuums here. If you all know what that means, we have a lot of teenagers. Guys, they'll eat a whole entire house and a half. So, that's what's going on. So I'm gonna throw this away. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my tomato sauce because that's the only thing I got left. Ooh, and I gotta find me some mixed veggies to toss in there. Because that's gonna be for the filling of the shepherd's pie, right? So I'm gonna get me some mixed veggies from my other freezer over here. Guys, I am so hungry. I haven't had a single thing but coffee. So I may make me a little smoothie here. A little protein shake. All right. We're gonna have plenty of veggies. That's for the filling part. To our shepherd's pie. So one thing I'm gonna do that is not in the shepherd's pie, I do have a lot of mushrooms because mushrooms are on sale. So whenever they're on sale, hubby grabs them because we all love them, especially the kids and I. So we can make so many things like with mushrooms, omelets in the morning, so many different things. It's a great meat replacer if you don't want to use meat. So since I'm not using a lot of meat because I'm just using about half of a pound of ground turkey, I'm gonna add about a cup of button mushrooms that we're gonna dice up to look like meat. How about that situation? And I'm gonna give them a nice little rinse to these mushrooms. Under water. Okay, here I am. And we're going to dice these up almost to look like meat. So whenever you want to introduce an ingredient to your food that you don't want the kids to know about, cut it very small. And they'll think it's meat. So the kids, like I said, they love it. But this will resemble meat when you dice it really small. All right, so we're gonna clip that like that. We're gonna do the rest of these mushrooms. I would like, hopefully these mushrooms don't go bad. I can make some this Saturday, some mushroom soup. I love creamy mushroom soup. Any soup that's creamy, I like. Yesterday I made sopa toscana with a little bitty pasta and white beans. And I also made it with, we had noodles yesterday. So we had Asian night, so I used some of my bok choy and I put it in the noodles with some teriyaki. And it was gone. absolutely gone. There's the minced mushrooms. So this is a great way to do if you don't want to use a lot of meat in your dishes. It's a sub for it. You don't feel guilty of adding so much meat either, because you're subbing for a vegetable, which is a mushroom. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Nice and minced. All right, now I'm gonna grab my little scraper, bench scraper, and we're gonna add it in here. Here's my bench scraper. All these cups I gotta put away in my sink. They're clean, I just gotta put them away. So I'm gonna pick it all up and take it to there. And these are gonna cook down to nothing, because you know, mushrooms, they shrink. Perfect. Throw this away. Perfect, so that's gonna go with the turkey, the onions, the garlic. Oh, it smells so good already. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, because I added all those veggies in. And some pepper. And now we're gonna get the sauce for the filling of the shepherd's pie. So since we're not making it like a shepherd's pie itself, we are making a deconstructed, means that you can add it on top of your mashed potatoes. Right? So the mixed vegetables that I'm using are gonna be these. I'm gonna use them the last minute, because I wanna make sure that the crispness of the, of the vegetables are nice and fresh, and they stay nice and green, so that they don't overcook for us. So I'm gonna use, what should I use? Vodka sauce or marinara sauce? Now vodka sauce has like a cream in it. So I think I'm gonna use the marinara sauce. We're gonna do marinara sauce. And I got it open. Sorry guys, it takes me a minute to open these jars because they come vacuum sealed. So this is gonna take about a whole entire jar. And what I'm gonna do to this to give it more flavor, I am gonna add a cup of water to the same jar. And I'm gonna show you how you wanna clean that up without wasting anything, guys, because we don't like to waste. Not in this house, we don't waste anything. Got that from my grandma. So we are going to get some bouillon. This is chicken bouillon, but you can do chicken stock if you like. And just put it in the jar where your, there we go, where your tomato sauce is. And then we're gonna cover it up, and we're gonna give it a shake, shake, shake. Make sure it's all cleaned out. And then we're gonna pour it over. Clean jar. Save your jars, guys. I like to save my jars. Do not throw them away. Save the jars. And I actually have a little bit left from one of them. So I think I'm going to use just a little bit of the, vodka. And I know this may sound crazy, but I'm using ketchup. And I'm using, since I don't have tomato paste, I'm going to use ketchup, and I'm just using a tablespoon. Okay? Trust me, it's all going to come together. The reason why is I'm using ketchup is because ketchup has the right portion of sugar to vinegar. So it's gonna give it a nice flavor to the sauce. I don't know what it is, but it does. It works great. So just gonna use just a little squirt. And then we're going to mix it all up. Oh my gosh, this looks amazing already, guys. So these mushrooms are gonna cook down here. The flavor is gonna be amazing. And this is gonna reduce by half the sauce. This is why I added a little bit of water. Then the last minute, we're gonna add our, and this is not heating up quicker, our mixed veggies. I have to cover them up in a little bit of water. The potato. So yesterday, I couldn't make anything, guys, because my water went out. So luckily for me, I had a couple of extra bottles of water that we take to work. And I was able to boil my pasta or my noodles for yesterday. And I didn't have a car because I could have grabbed water, but I didn't have a vehicle because everything happened at once this week. So my tag light went out. So I was worried that I would have been stopped. So like at night, so I had somebody driving behind me. Finally got it fixed. So it's good now. But that was the situation that happened yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my cutting board really quick, guys. While I'm waiting for the potatoes to come to a boil because we've got already the filling ready. I am just waiting on the potatoes so that we can do this mash. And I'm gonna start getting out all my ingredients because I need butter. I'm gonna need cream cheese. And I'm gonna probably need, I hope I'm not driving you guys crazy. I'm so hyper today. I'm literally all over the place. All right. That's the next. Put this back. All right. All right, so let me put these potatoes in here. See, I'm picking everything up, guys. Cleaning it up. So we have about a tablespoon of butter here. We're gonna use we're gonna use milk. So I'm gonna use about 1.5 cups of milk, 2 cups. If I need more, I can add more. A little bit of sour cream. A stick of butter. And let's see, we're gonna use about 1/2 of the no, can I pronounce it right, guys? Neuchâtel, the cream cheese, the one that's lower in fat. So it's got a little bit less fattening. So I'm gonna use about that much, okay? This is gonna be for the mashed potatoes. And then I'm gonna need salt and papier. Oh, and one last thing that actually gives it a lot of flavor to these mashed potatoes. You won't believe it, but it works and it tastes delicious. Is a cup of chicken stock. So to make the chicken stock, since I don't have chicken stock, I'm gonna use bouillon. If by all means you have fresh chicken stock, because you can make it so many different ways. If you actually buy rotisserie chicken, you can actually just boil the bones of the rotisserie in water, simmer them down, and then just add veggies to it, carrots, celery, onions, all that stuff, and that will give you the most amazing chicken stock. Oh, and don't forget the herbs. You gotta add the herbs. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my bouillon, because I'm gonna add, to add a little more flavor to these mash. I'm gonna add a cup of chicken stock, so that's about right. Then we're gonna mix it with water. In this bowl, I use my bouillon for everything because it's very inexpensive and it saves me money than buying chicken broth. We're gonna dissolve it. All right, and then I'm just gonna get my mixer here ready because we're gonna be creaming this up in our mixer. You guys, I'm gonna get all this started. I may not have enough time during this live stream to get it all for you, but I'm gonna try. So how many minutes are we in? So we are 46 minutes in the live stream. So I may just make it to the 60 mark. Okay. Take a look at my filling, or yeah, filling for my, ooh, that smells so good, y'all. I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like so you guys can see this. My beautiful, amazing friends out there. Look at this. Can you see that? So yeah, those mushrooms are definitely making up for that ground turkey. You see how they extended it? Okay, and they're not gonna know. Shh, no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. Thank you guys for the likes. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. I appreciate you all for your support. It helps me do more of these lives. And what I'll do is tomorrow, we'll try and make a quick one. Because tomorrow, I guess, like I said, I got to take my son to his pediatrician in the morning. But then I will be back and we'll make something quick. Because tomorrow it's going to be Friday Eve, guys. Are you guys excited for that weekend? Who's excited for that weekend? So my potatoes are not budging a thing. They're just hanging in there. Like I'm trying to get the temperature to high heat. But it's not doing a thing. So we're just going to wait a couple more minutes for that to come. Really, it's coming to a boil, but it's not quite. I'm going to clean that. And I'm going to put it this way. Because they say if you put a wooden spatula over your thing, it will help it from boiling over. You can also use butter. And it'll keep it from boiling over. I don't know what that tip, for who that tip is for, but it's something I learned. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off here. I know it's been 49 minutes so far. And I'm going to take an amazing picture for you guys of what this deconstructed shepherd's pie looks like. And I'm not using lamb. I'm not using beef. I'm using turkey. Ground turkey. I'm using half a pound. Actually, about a pound, because it's a 2-pound ground turkey package. So it's a pound of ground turkey. And then I added about 1 cup of buttered mushrooms that I minced. And I added to the onions and garlic. Then I added some tomato sauce of your choice. And I'm gonna put now some mixed veggies last minute, so that's gonna be done for the shepherd's pie filling part. And all I got left to do is these mashed potatoes, which are gonna be amazing. Guys, make this at home. Love you all, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Stay blessed. I love you. Bye.